Hello everyone, this is Griffin Station back here with another Jump Force video, and in this video we'll be talking about why Bandai Namco's marketing has sucked for Jump Force. Now, a lot of people are getting upset at Bandai because for a bunch of events, for Thailand Game Show, for Jump Festa, even for Tokyo Game Show, people were just left disappointed that they showed old trailers. I know for Tokyo Game Show, they did reveal Yusuke and Toguro, and so that is a bit of, letting them slide with that one. It wasn't the number of characters that we were hoping from the event, but overall, people were disappointed with these events, and Bandai Namco doesn't really seem to market this game too well. What they're doing is just announcing games, announcing their new characters, and basically just, once we get the new character, they just sort of disappear for a month, and we don't get any new information for, I want to say, 4 weeks, and then we get new characters announced, and then they don't do anything about them. We also haven't gotten any new footage of Cell, of Piccolo, of Trunks, of Boa, and of Renji. So these are new characters that they could easily show footage to us of. And I'm just baffled here, thinking, why aren't we getting anything over this dry period of no new news? We haven't gotten anything new other than the Wendy's tweet from between Bandai and Wendy's, when Bandai was like needing to get roasted, and then after Wendy's is even roasting them, saying that they don't post any Jump Force content. And then of course we get the image of the Wendy's created character, which I'm just like, okay, so that's obviously set up, that's fine. But I'm just surprised that they aren't doing too much. But looking into it, I did find perhaps a reason why we haven't been getting news from Bandai themselves. Bandai is the publisher, and yes, they do control how the news is, presented. But if we look at the other games that are being heavily, marketed, the main one that comes to everyone's mind is Ace Combat 7. And that game, the main reason why Ace Combat 7 is being super heavily marketed compared to Jump Force and compared to all the other games like One Piece World Seeker, that's hardly getting any news. The reason why we're seeing a lot more Ace Combat on their Twitter like every single day, one, it's coming out sooner than Jump Force, and two, Ace Combat 7 is not only being produced by Bandai Namco, which Jump Force is being produced by Bandai Namco, but it's also being developed by Bandai Namco. Obviously, when the company that develops and produces the game is one and the same, they're going to have a lot more synergy with giving new reveals, giving new info, and just heavily marketing the game. They're also going to want to market their own developed games very highly, considering they're putting their own super hard work into it compared to just being a producer level involvement. Of course, they also want their games that they're producing for to do well, since they're the ones, paying the developers. But they're putting their own money into their own people to work on Ace Combat 7. And that is one of the big reasons why they're pushing that game so hard. Another reason why they're pushing Ace Combat super hard compared to Jump Force is because technically Jump Force is pretty marketable just by the concept itself. It's a bunch of popular anime coming together for a crossover fighting game. It's basically like the Smash Bros. For the anime world, except it's Shonen Jump specifically, and some people don't understand that. But I digress. The reason why that is super marketable compared to Ace Combat 7. Ace Combat 7 is a flying simulator, and if you want to market that, it has its niche, but it doesn't have, people making constant videos about it on YouTube. At least I don't believe so. If I'm wrong, please prove me wrong. But it doesn't have the fan following that something like Jump Force would have. And so Jump Force is already sort of fueled by all these different anime and fighting game fans coming together to, unite to fight and sort of push for this game to succeed, rather than Ace Combat 7, which is a 20th anniversary game, but it just, I wouldn't say is nearly as marketable in terms of like name recognition, in terms of just popularity. If you're going to ask somebody like just random off the street, like give the concept of Jump Force and give the concept of Ace Combat, they would probably say that Jump Force sounds more interesting unless they were super into the type of game that Ace Combat 7 is. These are just my 2 cents on how I feel Bandai Namco's marketing has sucked and why I think it is. I don't necessarily think that there should be a problem. I think Bandai, of course, there's a bunch of different Bandai Namco's across the globe, and they're trying to unify them to announce everything at the same exact time. But I feel that with this separation, especially since they want to reveal new stuff in magazines, and they don't want to, you know, take away from that experience of people in Japan opening up Weekly Shonen Jump, opening up V-Jump, and seeing these new character reveals. They don't want to take that away from them. But at the same time, they do want to market it for a worldwide audience, and so that's what's keeping Bandai from truly marketing this game well, because I feel that this game could be a cash cow for them if they truly decided to market it on social media, on basically online. They could even do TV commercials, although people that watch this and want this game to succeed probably don't watch TV too much. I just think that Bandai needs to learn that if it's not solely a Japanese game, they need to sort of maybe move away from the magazine reveals. Still have the magazine reveals, but try to keep people interested in the downtime when there are no reveals in magazines, because this has been happening throughout the entirety of Jump Force's pre-launch state, where we get news and then it stays pretty okay for a while, but then after, especially as the months have gone on, this time period between the reveals and the hype gets shorter and shorter, to the point where I believe after Midoriya was confirmed, it was only like 3 days before people were clamoring for new stuff. 1, because we were expecting more stuff from Jump Festa, but 2, just because it's getting so close to the release date and people's expectations aren't being met. And so if they at least showed, you know, new footage of characters that we haven't seen, we've hardly seen footage of Sabo, of Sanji, of Aizen, like, and not to mention the characters that we've just never seen any footage of. It just is a little baffling that they don't do more to market this game. And I would hope that in the future, Bandai would learn that they need to do more than just their magazine reveals and their initial trailers for the characters. Because if they don't, they're going to really lose hard on the sales of their anime games, like they, I believe, have been with the impending doom of, you know, Shinobi Strikers, of Quartet Knights, of One's Justice, all games that should have done exceptionally well for being based off of super popular anime series and just, I believe, didn't meet up to their expectations, like the Storm games and like Xenoverse. What do you guys think about Bandai Namco's marketing? Do you guys have any suggestions at how they could fix it? And I'm not saying about, you know, reveal more characters more frequently. I'm saying, like, let's say if they just kept the character reveals as they were, how could they market it better to keep people interested while they don't reveal characters for about a month's time? Leave your comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to read what you all have to say. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are alerted whenever I upload. You can also click on the eye icon in the top right hand corner to see some of my recent videos. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye!